What are we starting off with, man?
This track right here called My City. I made it when I was about like 19, that's like 5 years ago. You know, it's a 3-6 Mafia beat. Everybody be familiar with it. I engineered it and everything, recorded.
All right, we're gonna check it out right now with our super sound engineer Tristan, the human T-Rex.
I ride around in my city, 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 I ride around in my Hello, my name is Kid Zombie, left a couple dead bodies. Blood leaking from my teeth, nigga, don't try me. Niggas always talking shit, scared to walk by me. I'm the greatest, why you niggas always trying to stop me? Got punchlines if a nigga look rocky. You mad cause your girl wanna give me sloppy toppy.
And hearing that you engineered that track, and I know my brother Shakespeare has given you some of the interesting rules and setups for the program, but I have to ask you, man, I got a feel for that. It's like, I look at you, and it's like, you say, age 19. Brother, you look so young still, man.
Facts.
You know, facts, you do, so you got that energy and that zeal. I'm going to ask you, man, what caused you to be in that state of mind? Because in hearing that song, and to hear you talk, I know, hey, you're representing your city.
Right.
Hood that's out there and everything like that. How are you able to at least represent and give us the type of street stories and still be able to break things down the way you were a few minutes ago, man? Because that's very important, bro.
All right, so, you know, I got that knowledge, you know. My mom, she moved from, like, different neighborhoods through Cleveland. We used to stay on 93rd and Easton, Kisman, 110th and Union, even in the Heights, but that was just like a couple of months, you know. So I'm just going through these neighborhoods. I'm just going, you know, seeing things, you know. I'm like a storyteller of the streets, you know. Like, I ain't no gangster. I don't portray myself as no thug or nothing, but I'm gonna let you know how the streets feel, you know.
Right.
So I was just a kid on the skateboard and everything, so I'm like, shoot, let me just report about the streets. I'm gonna put in my music and what I went through, you know, put on for the city. Gotta put Cleveland on the map, you know.
I feel you, I feel you. And I have to ask you, man, when it comes to that, what are some of your hobbies? Because a lot of times, you don't get a lot of people who throw out the skateboard game.
Oh, no.
For real though, man.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
It is, for real though, it is.
Some of my hobbies other than music, you know, I like to skateboard, you know, play basketball, dance, you know, Millie Rock, all that. I did a lot of things. Football, I played for the South Dub Park Panthers. You know where Dub Park at, 116th?
Right.
I used to play football for them. I played baseball at Morgana Park. And then I used to play drums too. My mom, this is why I really got into music. Like, I got good on the producer side because my mom, you know the drum school on 55th and Broadway down there?
Yeah.
Like a music school.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my teacher named Mr. McCoy, man. He used to like just play the piano. I play the drums. He teach me like different, like about 20 songs, and I just be on the drums, be on the piano, and that's how I got my beat patterns and everything. So shout out to my mom though, Cheryl Rose. Shout out to her though, cause she put me in that music school, and that just gave me that drive. Like, just gave me a drive to it. Yeah, I'm passionate for it.
Definitely shout out to Mom for real. So that's the main track that you sent out for us today.
Oh yeah.
And I appreciate that. So I'm going to ask you, when it comes down to it, you talk about everything from freestyling to doing other things like that, production. What type of things do you feel artists make when they go into the studio with a producer? Like, as a producer, what is it you would wish you would like to see artists come to you with if they're coming to the spit flows or what have you? What is it that either annoys you or you just wish artists knew more of when they came to see you?
Man, I wish artists would like listen to your music first. Like, some artists, they don't listen to your music at all. Like, you gotta come in the studio, like, you gotta at least know a couple tracks, and you know, you can make the beat around how I rap and what I talk about, cause you know, you throw a beat on, I look at it as like a picture that's undone. I like painting the picture, you know? I like setting a movie scene with my music, so I want that movie scene type, movie score type of beat, like, so I can tell my story to it, you know?
I feel you, man. I gotta say that I am very, very thankful to have you in the studio right now.
I'm thankful for you, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, Brother Shakespeare.
Yes, sir.
Brother
Much
Shakespeare.
appreciated.
No problem. What is it you look for, you know, before we take our next break? What is it you look for when you're going to work with artists or, you know, something goes to catch your eye, man? What catches your eye, man?
First off, who was your inspiration as far as hip hop?
As far as hip hop, my inspiration, I gotta throw it to Tupac, man. You know, that's when I was living on 93rd and East, and I was about like 3 years old. So I see that Get Around video, you know, we had all them chicks by the pool.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I gotta get to it. I want that. So when that video had hit off, I wanted that. And then I got to shout out to my brother that passed away too. So shout out to Bobo. So we on Kids, man, on 146. So I got a couple friends over. So we get to like decipher and everything. The cipher turned to a whole battle. Shout out to Don though. Shout out to Don, my bro Don. But I gotta get this one to you, man. So my brother, he just started killing him, murdering him. All I just see is tears come down face. He just started crying right in front of me. I'm like, man, I gotta do this. I gotta take this seriously because I want to be able to do that. I want that effect on people, like make somebody cry, make somebody happy, you know, make them feel some type of way with my lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make them feel some type of way. That is something I have not heard people at least speak on or talk about at all.
We're back with Kid Zombie. Let the audience know where they can find you at.
Or you can follow me on IG, Kid Zombie. That's KIDZOMBIE 216. Kid Zombie 216. And then you can follow me on Twitter at Markham on Fire. That's MARKIEMONFIRE on fire.
Man, I'm appreciating you so far.
Yes, sir.
Out in the house, and as well as time before we leave out, my brother Kid Zombie, what would you like to leave people with today?
I just want to leave people out with, you know, just check out my music. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, make it as a successful black man out here in the streets. You know, just trying to get it. I just want to just get on so I can, you know, buy businesses, buy like apartment complexes, you know, buy a couple subways, barbershops, you know, start small and just rinse that money. Just move my mom out the neighborhood we live at. Like, I'm tired of, like, every night I'm waking up, like, gunshots is my alarm clock. Like, I remember one time I was walking down the street and I'm going to the store, like, when we first moved over there. I come out the store, nigga, like, rob that nigga. I'm like, what? Rob that nigga? Luckily, one dude I knew, shout out to him, but I ain't gonna drop no names, though, but he was like, no, that's Fisher. He cool. He's a girl with me. I probably would have been dead that day, you know? So I just want to leave an impression on everybody. Just check me out, man. I'm just a young, upcoming artist out here, man. I'm just trying to get it. I know everybody not perfect, but just check me out, man.
That is so deep.